Hey everyone, I've been seeing a lot of buzz around these Focal Vestia No3 floor-standing speakers lately, especially from folks who want that cinematic sound at home without taking up too much space. They're sleek, powerful, and designed to fill a room with rich, detailed audio, so I decided to dig in and see if they live up to the hype. If you're curious about the specs, the link is in the description so you can check them out on Amazon. First off, the build quality is seriously impressive. These aren't your average speakers that look great but feel flimsy. The dark wood finish gives them a premium, high-end look that would fit right into a modern living room or a dedicated home theater setup. They're not just for show, though, they're built to last with solid materials that feel like they'll hold up over time. That's important because once you invest in speakers, you want them to stay sounding great for years. Now, let's talk sound. The Slatefiber woofer is a standout feature here. It's designed to deliver powerful and high-impact bass without distortion, which is something a lot of floor-standing speakers struggle with. Whether you're watching an action movie with deep rumbles or listening to bass-heavy music, these speakers handle it without muddying up the sound. The M-shaped tweeter waveguide and multi-port system work together to create a more stable and immersive listening experience. I noticed the soundstage feels wider and more natural, almost like the music is coming from all around you rather than just the speakers themselves. Another thing that caught my attention is the tilted stands included in the bundle. They're not just for aesthetics, they actually improve the sound projection by angling the speakers slightly upward. This helps direct the sound toward your listening position, which makes a big difference in how immersive the experience feels. It's a small detail, but it's one of those things that separates a good speaker from a great one. For home cinema use, these speakers are a solid choice. The three-way design means they can handle a wide range of frequencies, from deep bass to crisp highs, which is essential for movies with lots of dynamic range. I tested them with a few action scenes, and the dialogue was clear, the explosions were punchy, and the overall sound was well balanced without any overwhelming peaks or dips. If you're building a surround sound system, these would pair well with a subwoofer to really fill out the low end, but they stand strong on their own too. One thing to keep in mind is the size. These are floor-standing speakers, so they're not exactly compact. If you live in a small apartment or have limited space, you'll need to measure carefully to make sure they'll fit comfortably in your room. They're also pretty heavy, so moving them around isn't a one-person job. But if you've got the space and the budget, the investment is worth it for the sound quality you get. Let me wrap up with a quick pros and cons rundown. On the plus side, the build quality is top-notch, the sound is rich and detailed with great bass, and the included tilted stands really enhance the listening experience. On the downside, they're pretty large and heavy, so they're not ideal for small spaces, and they might need a subwoofer to really maximize the low-end impact for home theater use. If you're in the market for a high-quality pair of floor-standing speakers that deliver both style and substance, the Focal Vestia No3s are definitely worth considering. The link is below if you want to check them out on Amazon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Focal Vestia No3 Slender 3-way floor-standing loudspeakers finished in dark wood pair sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like bundle includes 2x Focal Vestia No3 Slender 3-way floor-standing and powerful and high-impact bass for immersive home cinema and actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Focal Vestia No3 Slender 3-way floor-standing loudspeakers finished in dark wood pair usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.